With your property masters here for 5 minutes of free time. Today is a pretty special day. Today I want to talk about never giving up on your search, ever. There is something for someone everywhere. It's not always easy, very rarely is, but never ever give up, because you will find something that works for you. Today we have a closing that's particularly rewarding for us. A pretty good friend of ours, a single dad, raising two little girls on his own, coaches them in softball. That's how we know him. And unfortunately, finding him a home was quite a challenge. Blue-collar guy, works his butt off to provide everything he can for those kids, and now he was trying to provide them a home. Of course, in his work, and he was in the lower price range, which is where there's a lot of competition. We must have shown him 50, 60 houses. Every time he liked one, there are multiple offers, and they got bid out of his price range, as is the case in these lower price ranges. But one day, we run across this property on a half an acre. It's been on the market for quite a while, and we're wondering what's going on with it. So we go and take a look at it, and it's a little dated. It's a 70s house, but a solid brick house. Strong foundation. They put a new roof on it from Hurricane Matthew, and there was a couple issues that were relatively minor. Other people wouldn't have liked it, but the main issue was it was stuck in probate. What does that mean? That means that whoever owned the house had passed, and the house was stuck in probate. The probate judge hadn't released it, and it was just sitting there. Well, we happen to have probably the most patient buyer on the planet. The listing agent happened to have the most patient seller on the planet. So right up front, we decided that this would work for both parties. They were perfect for each other. We had a patient buyer and a patient seller. A weaker person, buyer for that matter, would have quit and just given up. This buyer did not give up. And that's pretty inspiring to people like us, because it makes our job very rewarding. This is definitely not one of the biggest commissions we've ever been paid, but it is definitely one of the most rewarding ones. 5 months later, we finally made it. This was a roller coaster ride of a closing. We had issues on the buyer, we had issues from the seller. We had issues from the buyer, issues from the seller. But together with the other agent, we worked through every single challenge. And today, we go to closing. So what's the moral of this story? The moral of this story is never, ever, ever give up on your home search. There's a home out there for everyone. You just have to be patient. Some people find it in a day. Some people in a month. Some people take 6 months. But be patient, because you have to have patience, drive, and endurance to find it. So many people give up right before they find the home that they want. They give up and they just go rent or whatever. But never, ever, never give up. You have a property or a business that you're finding particularly hard to sell or difficult? Hey, give us a call. Let us take a look at it. A new perspective may be just what you need. Our Master's Marketing Program gets you top dollar. Call or text us at 386-866-1007. We are happy to help.